And hello there, everybody. This is Big Paulie coming to you with another of the Brass Bonanza series here on Franchise Hockey Manager 6. Today we have Hartford traveling to play Pittsburgh. Actually, Pittsburgh will be the home team in the regular season game. Since we have last done a Brass Bonanza series part, the Hartford Whalers played at Atlanta at home and won 3-0. Then they traveled 2 days later to play the Flyers, and the Broad Street Bullies bullied the Whalers 5-2. So today it will be Hartford and Pittsburgh, and we're going to be doing in future episodes games of the month as opposed to games of the week because I can only seem to get around to doing these once a week. So we're just going to speed up the game time and make these a once a month series. I'm thinking about the game with Los Angeles on the 12th as the featured game in the next part. So we will go ahead. New subscriptions, reading this, reading this, reading this. And again, I'm stuck. As I always seem to be whenever I do this. I get stuck reading all the messages. Here we go. And the AI will set the lines because my hockey IQ is like El Stinko. So we will continue on. And Greg Millen will be in goal for Pittsburgh. John Garrett for Hartford. They're both doing well. Rick Kehoe will be the star player to watch. He's got 10 goals, 10 assists. Mark Howe with a lot of assists, 17 with his 6 goals. He's got 23 points. He's got the better plus minus with 3, and Kehoe is at minus 3. So let's go down to the rink. Home team will be Hartford, and so they'll be playing at the Springfield Civic Center. Drop the puck, and let's get this one started. Hartford still with like the third or fourth best record in the NHL right now, only behind Montreal and one other team at points. Fighting penalties to Byron Shutt and Kindrachuk of Pittsburgh, so game off to a scrappy start. Hartford with the first scoring chance, I think. Actually, it's Pittsburgh who gets the goal. That was George Ferguson with assists from Peter Lee and Mark Johnson at 5:07 into the first period. 1-0 Pittsburgh. This was about a decade before Pittsburgh picked up Mario Lemieux and rose to be one of the prominent teams of the NHL in the early 90s. Shots about even, 8-5. It was 7-5 when I said shots were even, so that's how I got there. Hartford gets 2 shots off, no scores. We're more than midway through the first period now. 8 minutes to go. Hartford, oh goodness, sacre bleu. Ferguson again with McAdam and Lee assisting at 12:06 of the first period. So Ferguson with 2 goals. And it's 2-0. Not a good start for the Whalers. They might have put themselves in a hole here. Shots almost even. So you wonder the early fight might have gone to Pittsburgh's advantage, and Kindrachuk gets called for tripping at 15:05 of the first period. See if Hartford can get a goal back on a power play. And they have a scoring chance. Cue up Brass Bonanza. He said, cue up Brass Bonanza. Mike Rogers with the goal. Assist by Sims and Jordy Douglas. 16-14 into the first period, and it's 2-1. Hartford now with a 13-9 shot advantage. And a holding call. Bill Bennett puts Pittsburgh on the power play, so let's not give up that goal we just got on a power play. 2 minutes left in the opening period. High sticking on Rick Kehoe. Ouch. So both teams play at even strength, and then Hartford gets an abbreviated power play. Final minute of the first period. Hartford looking to equalize. See what happens here. Pittsburgh, though, hogging the Hartford zone. But Hartford gets a breakaway and a score. Lane Stoughton, assists by a couple of guys named Howe, Gordy and Mark, at 18:59 of the first period, and we're dead even at 2-all. And that's how the first period ends. 14-11 shot advantage for Hartford. We'll go to the second period, dead even 2-2. Hartford now into a scoring chance. They score again. Gordy Howe, Mr. Hockey. Marty Howe on the assist. Bill Bennett with the other assist. 1:32 gone by. Second period, Hartford with 3 goals unanswered, and they lead 3-2. And another goal! 4 in a row. Mike Rogers with an assist from Mark Howe. That's 2 for Rogers. So this game becoming Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, and it's 4-2 Hartford. Would you like to be my neighbor? Anyway. Shots now 17-13, Hartford now 17-14. 5 minutes gone by, second period. Can Hartford make it 5 in a row, or will Pittsburgh break it up here? And no, it's Lonsberry who scores, assists from Tom Bladden, and it's 4-3. More scoring going on than a Nevada brothel. 18 shots to 17, so both teams racking up the shots. We've had 39 shots already, just midway through the game. Who will get that next goal? Next goal will be critical because they'll either be tied or Hartford will pull away a little bit again. 4 minutes to go in the second. Looks like we have an answer. And the answer is Hartford. Gordy Howe again, his second assist from Bill Bennett. 15:59 of the second period, and it's 5-3. One minute left, second period. In a wild game at Springfield Civic Center tonight. No further scoring in the second period. Shots 28-21 Hartford, and they have the lead 5-3. Start the third period. Game slowing down a little bit in pace, and the way these two teams have been playing the first 2 periods, I can't say I blame them. Haven't had a penalty or a goal in a while. This Hartford team's been the surprise so far of the 79-80 season, moving over to the NHL from the WHA, where they were known as the New England Whalers, Pittsburgh. And it's Lonsberry who gets called for a slash at 9:58 of the third period. So Hartford with the power play. They could go up 6-3 here on a goal. They get it. That is Stoughton. Stoughton with assists from Sims and Rogers. 10:06 gone by third period. And it's 6-3. Staunton now with 2 goals. We have had 3 players for Hartford with 2 goals. Hartford with another score here, maybe, to make it 7-3. And that's Lacroix. Assist by Kozak and Staunton, Andre Lacroix. And that gives him his first goal of the game. It's 7-3. Remember, Pittsburgh had a 2-0 lead at one point. 7 minutes left in the game. Shots are 37, 38, 23. Hartford now. I nearly called them Houston. Houston was another WHA team. Randy Carlisle called for a 2 minutes hooking penalty. And Hartford goes on the power play for 2 minutes, which is the last thing Pittsburgh needed here. 4 minutes to go. And we have at 3:49 high sticking called on Kozak of Hartford. So now you got Pittsburgh on the power play. They will look for a goal to cut close. But time is not on their side with 2:19 left. And a goal for Pittsburgh, Lonsberry, Russ Lonsberry. And that makes, let's see here, it's going to be 7-4. Lonsberry now with 2 goals on the evening. Had a lot of players with 2 goals. It's 7-4, Hartford. That goal coming at 17:41. Pittsburgh with another scoring chance. And they get another goal. 7-5. That was Kendrachuk with assists from Keyhole and Carlisle. 7-5. Not over yet. Minute to go. Clock winding down. And Hartford is going to get another goal here with little time left. Empty netter for Bennett. And the cavalcade of goals continues. And this will wind up being 8-5. Hartford wins. 40 shots on goal to Pittsburgh's 27. Bill Bennett, the star of the game, gets the 3 stars. Gordie Howe, 2 goals. Bennett with a goal and 2 assists. Staunton, 2 goals and assists. Staunton will get credited for the game-winning goal. Mark Howe, the ice time leader for Hartford. Pittsburgh, Ron Stackhouse was out there the longest, 23:39. Garrett had a bad game for Hartford. Nobody had a bad game for Pittsburgh. And that's 32 points for Hartford. They're 3rd in the league. Pittsburgh about middle of the pack with 19 points. So, looking at the standings, it's Hartford now still in 2nd place. They are now 6 points behind Montreal, even though they have played 2 less games than the Canadiens have. And Pittsburgh, if we can find them here, oh, they're in our division, 19 points. So they're 13 behind us. That'll do it. Your final score, 8-5, Hartford over Pittsburgh, and we will make this a monthly series. But we'll be back every week, at least for one episode. But we'll be playing out every month because I want to get past the 79-80 season, and the only way to do it will be to accelerate the play a little bit. So this has been Big Paulie coming to you. Hope you enjoyed today's game. Again, Hartford 8, Pittsburgh 5, and we'll do it again soon. Bye-bye for now, everyone.